One of the most difficult tasks responsible navigators face is boating in reduced visibility, especially at night. Rule number 6 cautions mariners to proceed at a safe speed for the conditions. The backscatter of lights and reflections often mask another vessel's navigation lights, and that can confuse the skipper. So, knowing the navigation rules on lights, like the back of your hand, is very important. Ready to test your knowledge? It's time now for our favorite game show, Skipper's Peril, with host Commander Bob Breaker.
Hello, hello. Hello and welcome to Skipper's Peril, contestants. Well, tonight we have a terrific challenge for you to find out about your navigational skills. First, we'll interpret the meaning of navigational lights to determine the appropriate action that each skipper contestant should take when those lights appear. But first, let's get to know our contestants. Skipper number 1 is from Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. He's been boating on that lake since 1972. Let's welcome Jim.
Glad to be here, Commander. I've been a boater all my life and never had an accident. At least not one I caused.
Glad to hear it. And our second contestant has a unique personality. He is a lifelong sailor, is a professor of philosophy, and is a connoisseur of smokeless pipe tobacco. Please welcome Kyle.
Oh, hello to you, Commander. I am so looking forward to tonight's competition.
All right, contestant number 3 is a new boater from Minocqua, Wisconsin. Now, it's my understanding you just got your boat 9 months ago after taking and passing the boater education class. Congratulations, Edie.
Thank you, Commander. Oh, I really don't know what to expect competing with these two very experienced boaters and all. But thank you for the new book. I'm going to give my other copy to my son for his upcoming boater safety course.
Yes, and we gave copies to the contestants of the Navigation Rules book. And if you'd like your own copy of the book, please go to the website that you see on the screen. All right, guys. The game is quite simple. Like the Rorschach test, we are going to project some images onto the screen. Your job is to take a look at the navigational challenge that it represents and then figure out how to solve that challenge, okay? All right, guys, why don't you put on your headsets? That way you can't hear the responses from the other contestants. And can you hear me, Jim? All right, skippers, here's the problem.
Oh, that reminds me of my high school sweetheart, except she had a blue eye and a green eye, and the green eye was always looking to port.
Is that your final answer, Jim?
No, sir.
Oh.
These are channel entry markers. Actually, these are entry markers to the harbor. And I'd continue on my present course and present speed until I entered the harbor, keeping the red light on my right-hand side, because it's red right returning. And that white light, that's the stern light of a vessel that I'm following in that's beating me home.
Are you all right there, Kyle?
Doing good, Commander.
All right, how about your response?
Well, that's clearly a power boat bearing down on my port side. And since I'm on a starboard tack, I'm going to stand on and let him go by.
All right, Edie, can you hear me through your headsets?
Thank you, Commander. I'm going to say that this is a power boat of about 20 feet heading directly for me. Rule number 14 says that in a head-on situation, both vessels should maneuver to starboard, making an obvious course correction and making their intentions clear to each other. So I'm going to steer my vessel starboard and let him pass me on my port side.
So is that your final answer? Interesting case, this one. We had two very experienced boaters and very confident, and we had one who's new but just passed a formal boating course. And Edie is the winner. Congratulations, Edie.
In any marine navigation situation, a number of rules will come into play. That's why it's so important for every boater to take a formal boater safety course. Edie was the least experienced boater, but the only boater with formal education. She correctly identified the oncoming vessel, then applied the appropriate steering rules to make sure they passed safely. Coast Guard accident statistics show formal education among boaters is the most important precaution for preventing accidents. To review the navigation rules or find a boater education course in your area, please visit the website listed.